we found a stock that ran 5,000%. When people ask me why I trade penny stocks, this is why. Yes, we found a stock that ran 5,000%, and while it may not be typical, it's not your average mover, and maybe it ends up being a pump and dump. It's just one of those things where I really don't care. You know, I love penny stocks. I love everything about them. It's not the only thing that I trade. I've since moved on and trade bigger board stuff as well. You know, anywhere, any chance that I can make money somewhere, I'm pretty much gonna be there. Haven't really gotten into options all that much. I know about them. I know how they work. I'm just not confident in them. But having said that, penny stocks is how I got started. That's how this channel started. So I thought it would be appropriate to talk about one today that has just done extremely well over the last 6 weeks and explain why it's moving now and what to expect going forward. Before I go any further though, I just want to welcome you guys to this channel. I've noticed that I've had a little bit of an increase in subscribers, and this past week I've had a lot more views. So welcome to this channel. If you are visiting, if you're newer, if you're visiting for the first time, all I ask is that you at least give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you've never been here, and if you've never seen content such as this. I certainly would appreciate it. I'm going to give you the nitty-gritty, the true story of how penny stocks work and what you need to prepare for when you're looking to trade these things. I'm going to share my screen here real quick and just kind of give you a quick overview of UNRG. This is a ticker symbol that just went over a custodianship, and I'll go in and explain to all that in detail coming up. I'm going to share my screen with you and kind of let you know how it all transpired. So let's go. All right, guys. So this is my platform. This is a platform that I've built with my partner Jake. It's called WeTradeHQ. You can go there for free, do this technical analysis, see what people are talking about, your favorite tickers, look at the financials, check their filings, and even news. So with UNRG, this is an amazing run, and this is one of those things where I wouldn't necessarily personally call this a pump and dump, only because it's been running for the last 6 weeks. When I view pump and dumps, I see something that goes straight up and straight down, and in the penny stock world, this, in my opinion, would not be that. So the reason this started moving was because of a custodianship. So when I'm explaining somebody about what a custodianship really is, I like to explain it to them like this. If you are a used car salesperson, or if you own a used car sales lot, you're going to go to auction to buy cars to fix up to then sell and to somebody else who's going to use them even further. That's kind of what a custodianship is. In the penny stock world, there's a lot of companies out there that are dormant. Maybe they went out of business, but the shell is still there that is actually still publicly traded, still able to be publicly traded. And these custodians will go out and actually create a portfolio of these shells, clean them up so that private companies can then merge into them in what's called a reverse merger. It's kind of like an IPO, but it's a little bit cheaper to do, a little bit more cost efficient, and you kind of don't have to worry about setting it all up to go into a full-blown IPO. And that is probably one of the largest catalysts that we experience in the OTC penny stock space, is a reverse merger. A lot of times when companies go public, you'll see a huge run up, especially if it's extremely undervalued coming in on the reverse merger price. And one of the first steps in that reverse merger process is a custodianship. Now, these don't always work out, but they're always good for at least some sort of movement, because it's like, okay, somebody is seeing value in this shell and it might one day become a reverse merger candidate. So some people see value in that, some people don't. You know, there's a lot of variables that go into custodianship that really kind of makes it a successful trade, and getting it all the way to a reverse merger. In the case of UNRG though, the company that is taking over custodianship on this shell actually wants to turn it into a company themselves. So now this becomes a little bit more exciting. Let's take a look. So whenever I'm looking up at custodianship, I'm always going to go to the clarkcountycourts.us. This is based out of Nevada, where a lot of these shell companies are located. And so anytime I'm going to look through this, I'm going to pull this up and see who the custodian is and all that good stuff. Well, the custodian here is Grassroots Advisory. They are a company who's had a lot of success, already created a multi-million-dollar business before. And so this company is taking over UNRG to turn it into something. We don't even know what that is just yet. But the fact that this company is coming in and taking over the custodianship was really exciting for a lot of people. To look into this further, on August 29, 2019, the initial appearance took place, and then lo and behold, today is the motion for appointment. Now, a couple things. If this motion for appointment doesn't go through, if the custodianship doesn't get granted, UNRG is not going to have a fun time moving forward now. But there's a lot of ways to look at this. Is it too late to get into something like this now after it's already ran 5,000%? The risk reward there is probably not as good as it should be, right? So if you buy something that goes up 5,000%, you really should go into it with the understanding of, you know, I probably could lose a lot of money here. If the custodianship gets granted and then they move forward with the process of a reverse merger, then we can see a lot more value out of UNRG. There's a lot of other factors that go into trading a penny stock. I look at things such as, is this stock front loaded? I'm going to look at the chart and see how many people have been buying this before a potential catalyst shows up. I'm going to look at share structure. Do they have a lot of convertible debt? Are they dumping shares onto this stock? If this is way over your head and it's a little confusing to you, I have plenty of other videos that are out there that can help you explain this a little bit better. Having said that, if you also want to join our community that found this stock in the first place, sub penny, we found this below 1 penny. We're able to make some really great entries on this thing. For me personally, I missed a boat on the sub penny entry, was able to grab a dip around 10 cents, and it still ran 500% after that. Now, these aren't typical, right? Trading penny stocks is extremely risky. It should really go without saying. Doing some of this background research and digging up some penny stock that nobody's really taking a look at yet and really kind of uncovering what the potential is for something like this is really what's in it for me. I love it. It's one of the most fun parts about trading penny stocks. Do they not work out sometimes? Absolutely. But when they do, boy, when they hit like this, it is so awesome. Managing the risk is a huge part of this. Whenever I'm within my morning mentorship where I go live with folks from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then I'm out with them throughout the day via a chat group in Discord, you know, I explain to them how to manage risk. I explain to them that they should be on free shares by now. They should have sold the initial investment that they actually put into this stock and just kind of like playing it out to see where this goes, because there's no real way to have predicted that this stock was going to run 5,000%. You just look at something like a custodianship and say, okay, this has got some potential. I'll take a shot at it and see where it goes. That's penny stock trading at its core. And managing that risk is really what's allowed me to become a full-time trader and be able to expand my trading career. And just, I don't know, I love everything about this type of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I really just love to talk about. It really fascinates me, and it's really exciting to see something like this move when you're not used to really seeing that in the bigger board stocks, right? When was the last time you saw Tesla run 5,000%? You'll never see that. But this is how it should be treated, guys. Penny stocks are exciting and they can make you a lot of money, but there's also a lot of risk involved. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that. But at the end of the day, it's super fun. There's a lot of people within our We Trade HQ community that love it. And if that's something that you truly want to be interested in and learn how we find stuff like this, I highly encourage you to check us out. The links are in the description below, and I would very much like to have you as part of our community to help you learn and grow and celebrate in your success. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. If you haven't subscribed already, I would highly encourage you to do so right here by clicking this circle. If you want to watch something that's not stock related, but it's actually pretty hilarious, and follow me on my journey as a business owner, check out the Barcast here. It's super funny. Want to watch something that's more stock related? Click this link down here. Just watch something on my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.